The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101. Q101, WKQX. WKQX HD1 Chicago. A Cumulus media station.
Now is your chance to qualify to win a trip to When We Were Young in Las Vegas. Message and data rates apply. Please don't text and drive.
The best fest is Fest Fest.
Q101.
Well, first one of the day and week for the new festival we're sending you to, the When We Were Young Festival in Vegas. Unbelievable. You'll stay at the Resorts World Las Vegas. You got My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, Pierce the Veil, Jimmy Eat World, and more. All you got to do is text PARADE right now, as in the Black Parade, PARADE, to 312-591-8300 for your chance to qualify for the trip for two. And you also get to go to Riot Fest just for qualifying. So, sponsored by your Chicagoland Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places like Vegas. Text PARADE right now to 312-591-8300. Good luck.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
All right, well, we have to get into our baseball teams first. And the Cubs lost yesterday to the Pirates 3-2, making that 3 of 4. I guess there's some good news here, right? Can we go to Saturday's game?
Skip on over. Hop, skip, and a jump.
I don't want to. I'm not just reaching because I'm a Cubs fan to forget about Sunday and Friday and Thursday. You were at Friday's game. A beautiful day for baseball, except for the outcome.
Well, yeah, but she saw Paul Skeens pitch. So before we talk about Saturday, Kenzie, how was that?
I mean, he obviously did well, Case.
He did quite well.
He did pretty good.
I would have preferred to see him, and then he didn't do great.
Yeah.
Or just less well would have been nice.
He did not give up a hit.
Yeah.
No, he's a talented person.
He certainly is. Pretty good.
A pretty good player.
Yeah. He's, in case you don't, not in the know, he's a Pirates pitcher that's probably one of the best prospects in a decade out there in Major League Baseball, and he's living up to it. Kind of like a Connor Bedard type. He's living up to the hype, you know?
Two stars,
He'd be pitching.
Yeah.
Okay? He'd be doing that.
He be pitching, but at least he had a beautiful day for baseball on Friday. But Saturday with the Christopher Morel getting the RBI victory on that, the one run. Shota Imanaga, he now has a .84 ERA, the lowest of any starting pitcher, excluding openers, through the first 9 career starts in MLB history since they started making that a stat in 1913. Pretty good there. Pretty good for Shota.
Yes, I love him too.
Yeah,
very nice.
Yes, very good pitcher.
We have Shota.
Yeah, we won Saturday, so suck it for Friday.
Shota's awesome.
Apparently the guy's addicted to Dunkin' too, by the way. Your Dunkin' people, Shota is.
Please don't say that. He's going to get the endorsement over me.
Well,
It's going to be a lot more powerful. That's a bummer.
I don't know if you can stop this train that's
I heard
going.
he doesn't like it.
No. He talked about when he goes there. What was the question they asked him, Case?
Oh, so somebody after the game on Saturday asked him and his translator if he was getting recognized around the city because he's pitching so well. And Imanaga was like, well, I really only leave my apartment to go to Dunkin' Donuts. And when I go to Dunkin' Donuts, sometimes I get a small latte and sometimes I get a medium latte. And those people probably think I'm crazy because I can never tell what size I need. It was very, very funny.
Now, are we sure the translator said the right things?
I don't know. I don't trust translators now.
Ever since the Shohei Ohtani scandal, we can't trust translators all of a sudden. But
Why would that be the thing he made up?
I don't know. Just sounds like he's trying to get a Dunkin' endorsement.
Yeah.
The translator is. I get some free Dunkin'. So the Cubs get a day off and then welcome the Braves to the North Side tomorrow. After winning 2 in a row, the White Sox lost the entire series to the Yankees. And it wasn't good.
Pretty good team.
It's kind of funny. I kind of lost track over the weekend, and I came in with Case. I go, so the White Sox won 2 of 3 from the Yankees. He goes, no, you're reading the headline wrong. They won 2 in a row before they faced the Yankees and lost 3 very badly to the Yankees.
Oh, wow. You were really impressed for a minute, huh?
I was really impressed for a minute.
Won the series against the Yankees.
You know, all they do is win, right? So they start a series with the Blue Jays tonight. We broke this story in Friday's show early on when Scotty Scheffler, who had won 4 of the past 5 competitions, number 1 in the world golfer, got arrested on the way to the PGA Championship after going around an accident. And the cop was telling him to stop. They arrested him. He could have faced a felony charge. He got out and then played, and he actually shot a 66 on Friday, which is a really good score.
Can I say the funniest post that I saw?
What's that?
They're like, this man gets arrested, gets out of jail, and makes his tea time, and it's the whitest male thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, white guys don't like missing tea times, man. Let me tell you. He talked about it afterward, and they said he he was stretching in his jail cell after being arrested to make sure he was going to be warmed up properly for his tea time.
Doing high knees.
He's doing burpees in there. So he didn't win, but he did have a great round Friday after that. Maybe jail was a little bit inspiring. He went in there and said, well, I don't want to do this. So I better play golf.
It was like a Beyond Scared Straight program.
Yeah.
I feel like he's has the, you ain't gonna catch me slipping. You think I'm gonna go to jail and then lose?
Right.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, it was a pretty good tournament. So Seize the Gray won the Preakness. So I'll give you the horses we picked. Case picked Uncle Heavy. Kenzie picked Just Steel, as in steel, not steal the race, but steel as in a steel beam.
Which is upsetting because I picked it thinking it was steel. Like he's a thief.
And I picked my guy Catching Freedom again. None of them did that. Seize the Gray was 15-1 odds and won the Preakness.
Wow, that wasn't even my second choice.
I know.
Seize the Gray.
Seize the Gray. And I usually put a bet in on DraftKings horse, which you can do through the app. But I forgot. I'm glad I did because I lost all that money on the Kentucky Derby horses that we picked.
I was so close.
You were very close. Nose, if you will.
By a nose, by a snout.
Finally, Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo bench?
So he sent out a tweet on his new podcast. He hasn't played in 2.5 years. He's making $74 million. Just got his the last year of his contract. He activated that, so he gets another $20 million. That was his choice, by the way, because he could do that in the contract. And he says now he's at 70%. He says, and he posted a video of him dunking to prove it.
He has a podcast?
He started a podcast.
He has a brand new podcast. He just started it.
What is it called?
I think it's called What an Experience.
I gotta listen to that because no one's ever motivated me more. I want to be him.
The Lonzo Ball's podcast for you is like a Tony Robbins monologue.
Absolutely. I just want to rip my shirt off. That's who I should be. I'm so excited.
Here's, just so you know, is the podcast teaser. This will decide, besides the fact that he's stealing money, maybe would entice you to listen to the podcast, Kenzie. Here's his little trailer for it.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Zoe coming to you live and direct with the Way Pod, standing for What an Experience podcast. With my dog Demo, my brother G3, and my good friend Ant Banks.
Oh, bro, wow.
So, yes.
Okay, you know me. I'm all about work smarter, not harder. And I would love if while he's sitting on the bench, you see him recording with a hand out
right there.
That would make me so happy.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Also has a great name team there. He have Debo and G-Man on the podcast with him?
They've all got cool nicknames. We need that.
Yeah. Lonzo.
Well, what am I?
You're Debo.
K-heavy.
I was going to call you a rat, but
I'm a dirty little rat.
That was Brian and Kenzie on Q101. After Coldplay, we will get you in Clash with Kenzie. This week's concert tickets are epic. We'll tell you in just 3 minutes what they are. It's Brian and Kenzie.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. In a couple seconds, we will get you on the phones for Clash with Kenzie, which we have Pixie's Modest Mouse tickets. I feel like we've been saying that for 3 years because they keep touring together.
It's so funny that you say that because I'm like, didn't we just do that? And I'm like, no, I'm probably wrong is what I was thinking.
Yeah, they like each other so much. They did it again this year. They ran it back, and they're going to be...
Their names sound really cute together.
Pixies and Modest Mouse.
Like, they're just... I don't... It's... First off, it sounds like something I would bring, like, a young little girl to in, like, a tutu. We're going to go see Pixies and Modest Mouse. It sounds, like, adorable. It sounds so fun and like glittery.
Yeah, but before we get on the phones, I want to play this audio from the weekend. So this is a graduation ceremony, a commencement speaker at UMass Dartmouth. Now I want to know, listen to the whole piece of audio. There's a middle part you're going to probably go, that's amazing. But what do you hear the end of the payoff? And would you still think it's amazing if you were one of the students in the crowd? So here we go.
Each of you is getting $1,000 cash right now. Okay, hang on. Listen, there's a stipulation. Hang on. The first $500 is our gift to you. The second $500 is for you to give to somebody else or another organization who could use it more than you.
What?
Boo.
What does that mean? So wait, they want to give them $1,000 and they want them to pay forward $500?
Yes. But he didn't say that first. So first he said, everybody's got $1,000. Everybody went nuts. Hold on, there's a stipulation. When you hear him, dude, very bad presentation of the $1,000. You have to give the other 500 of it to somebody that needs it more than you do, which is super nice. However, he didn't sell it right. You know what I mean?
He kind of has that voice of like, extra, read all about it. And he says, there's a stipulation.
Yeah.
You know what that makes me as uncomfortable as there's one episode of The Office that I can't even watch.
Hey, Mr. Scott, what you gonna do? What you gonna do to make your dreams come true?
It is Scott's Tots, and it's when all these kids are in kindergarten and kind of like a lower income school, and he goes to speak, and he says he finds out that they have low graduation rates, and so he said, if you guys make it and graduate, I will pay for everyone's college, because he thought he would be a millionaire by the time that they graduate school. And he never was. And so they treat him like he's a billionaire. He walks in the building. They named a library after him. It's so uncomfortable. And he has to go tell them that he's actually not going to pay for their school. And they have all these presentations. They created a song about him. Like, what are you going to do? Make our dreams come true. They have these presentations. And then he gets them, even though he lets him down, he's like, I'm not going to pay for it. He goes, but listen, online school is a huge, like, you could still get your degree online, and everyone kind of perks up because he uses this huge briefcase.
By the way, Kenzie, I'm getting so uncomfortable just at you retelling the episode, let alone watching it.
I know. And so he's like, online school is also a huge thing. Like, you can get your degree online, and I want to also help provide that for you, even though I can't pay for college. And everyone perks up because it's like, okay, are we getting our courses paid for and a laptop? And everyone starts to perk up. They start to forgive him. And then in his suitcase, he has laptop batteries to charge your laptop.
All right, listen. I will find that piece of audio when we come back here.
It's that uncomfortable, though. I'm like, you're amazing, and then you're not.
I'll find that when we come back here on the break. So we're up against it here at 312-591-8300. Call now to compete in Clash with Kenzie for the Pixies Modest Mouse tickets. 312-591-8300. And when we come back, if you missed the keyword to go to When We Were Young Festival in Vegas, we'll give you that as well. All coming up in moments here, about 6 minutes with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Okay, I promised you that we would give you the keyword that we gave out at 7 for a chance to go to the When We Were Young Festival in Vegas with My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, Pierce the Veil, and Jimmy Eat World and more. And that is parade. And text that to 312-591-8300. Text parade to 312-591-8300 for your chance to win. And then also, before we get to Clash with Kenzie, I played the audio of the commencement speech over the weekend where the guy gave every student $1,000, but then he said, well, wait a minute, you have to give 500 to somebody else to help them out. And it's not that's a great thing, but they didn't get what they really thought they were getting, kind of like in The Office when Michael Scott said that
Scott's Tots, baby.
Scott's Tots said he's taking care of everybody, but then didn't. This was in the middle of that then when the kids sing the song about him.
Which just the way that they're just making it, the layers of uncomfortability, it's just unbelievable.
Watching his face when they sing this is unbelievable because he's about to tell them later you're not getting what you think you're getting.
I'm not paying for your college.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
Hey, Mr. Scott, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Make our dreams come true. Hey, Mr. Scott, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Make our dreams come true.
You came into our lives and made a promise that made us honest, made us realize we don't need to compromise because we can have it all. You made it possible for us to achieve the improbable. Hey,
Mr. Scott, what you gonna do? What you gonna
The guy's breakdancing. He's trying to stop him. It's so good.
I like when his secretary Erin starts singing the song too. She gets into it.
She knows he can't pay for it. She's like, hey.
Oh, man. Clash with Kenzie after Daft Punk. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101 with those Pixies Modest Mouse tickets on the line. Remember, if Kenzie wins, everybody listening who doesn't compete still has a chance at those tickets.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin. Q101.
Let's go. First one of the week. And Clash with Kenzie, sponsored by the Schaumburg Boomers. For tickets, visit boomersbaseball.com right now. And Patrick in Valpo is going to compete for the Pixies Modest Mouse tickets. Remember, everybody else should keep listening because if Kenzie wins, well, then everybody listening has a chance at him still. But Patrick, we have faith in you. Checking in from Valpo. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Patrick. Hello, Patrick.
I can barely hear you guys all of a sudden.
Oh, okay. What's going on, Patrick?
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, tell us something about yourself.
Oh, man, I'm a musician from Valpo. I'm a single dad. I like to party. I don't know.
Hey.
Oh, this dude sounds cool.
All right.
Like party every other weekend, if I had to guess.
No, man, actually, 50% of the time. Thank you.
Well, then, okay, so it's 1 week on, 1 week. Oh, yeah, it was every other weekend. Come on.
No, for real. I just dropped them off at school. Come on.
Aw.
So cute.
What do you play? What kind of a musician are you?
I am a bass player.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, an actual bass player, though, I promise.
Some people say it's all about the bass.
That's true.
It is. It is. No one knows we're there until we're not there.
That's right. Well said.
He's already the insecure bass player telling us he's a bass player, not an actual bass player.
Yeah,
I play the
bass
bass.
players.
Bass
yeah.
players are so insecure. It's very sad because
Why?
because they keep the bottom down there because the bass player because the bass
That's
player
what she said.
bass players in a lot of bands are, and no offense, Patrick and the other people out there.
You're already right, and I know what you're going to say. Go ahead.
I don't know what you're going to say. I don't
Because
play bass.
let me put it this way, Kenzie. You got the singer out front there. You got the drummer. Everybody loves drummers back there. And then the guitar player might be throwing his guitar around and shredding a little bit. And the bass player often will just stand and keep time. You know, they have to be locked in with the drummer, and they get unnoticed a lot of time unfairly.
Patrick, don't worry about it because as a girl, when I'd go to shows, I'd just be like, well, there's two guitar players. So you don't have to worry about it.
Hi.
It's also a guitar.
I've
You're
had to
fine.
explain that more than once.
All right, first one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets it wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails, Patrick.
Tails.
It is tails. Bass player's a winner.
Oh, for once in his life.
The real bass player.
Tail is the bottom, just like the bass.
Oh, here we go. What is the capital of Spain, Patrick? Question number 1.
Madrid.
Madrid's right. Good job. Kenzie, which brothers are credited with creating the world's first successful airplane?
The Wright brothers.
The Wright brothers are
North
right.
Carolina, baby. We learned a lot about them.
Yeah.
Straight up.
That's, Kitty Hawk, I believe, North Carolina.
I don't know that.
Oh, okay.
Settle down.
All right, the whole state. They're all good.
1-1 back to Patrick.
Patrick, how many possible games are there in the World Series?
7.
7's right. Back to Kenzie, staying with sports. Name one of the 4 remaining teams in the NBA playoffs. Anything?
Pacers?
Pacers are right.
That's right.
It's not fair that Case is wearing a Pacers shirt representing his Fishers,
is he?
Indiana upbringing there.
Are you wearing a Pacers shirt?
I am.
Usually you have a band shirt on. I don't pay attention.
No, this one's Indiana Pacers. I'm
Let me
kind of jacked up on this whole series.
Is that a lightning bolt? Oh, no, it's a Nike jacket.
It's the Nike swoosh.
Okay, got it. Sorry, it's from the distance.
What does the Nike swoosh look like? Question number 5.
No, I thought it was lightning bolt. Sorry. It's corner of my eye.
So we're 2-2 back to Patrick.
Patrick, which board game features the Pop-O-Matic dice roller, which features a die in a clear plastic hemisphere?
That would be, is it Trouble?
Trouble is right. Good one. Back to Kenzie. What insect is associated with malaria?
Oh, mosquitoes.
That's right.
I think a bad rap, huh? It kind of sucks.
Well, what else do they do except bite you? Like, why do we have mosquitoes?
I agree.
What do they do?
I think they feed other animals.
Do they?
Well, like spiders and stuff. They're hungry.
Do we
Then
need
the
to
spiders are going to
something
come
else?
for us. Yeah, the spiders are going to come for us.
All right, is it back to Patrick?
It is 3-3, tie ball game.
Patrick,
Ooh.
on Saturday Night Live, who played Stefan, the recurring character on the Weekend Update?
Oh, jeez.
3, 2, guess somebody from Saturday Night Live.
Justin Timberlake.
Well, not Justin Timberlake. Good guess, though, I guess.
He has some funny characters.
Kenzie?
It was Bill Hader.
It was Bill Hader. Good job.
Wow.
Dang.
Tough break for Patrick there.
Oh, boy.
It goes back to
I
Kenzie.
need to get a television.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, these bass players can't afford TVs. That's the problem.
Goodness.
It is 4-3. It is back to Kenzie. She can shut out Patrick from these Modest Mouse tickets with the correct answer.
Kenzie, in the first Despicable Me, what does Gru want to steal?
The moon.
Oh, crap.
I knew that one. I have it. I have a DVD player.
Man, I wish I could just give you the tickets. You're so cool, but we can't, man. I'm sorry.
You can't.
We can't. I know.
You can do anything you want. That's what's beautiful about life.
Not in Brian's life.
Damn, I got to admit, he's selling me. He's selling me on this. But I'll tell you what, brother, good luck. And you got any gigs coming up we can plug real quick before I let you go?
Oh, yeah, man. Next big one is Browntown 14 in Monterey, Indiana, the Rising Sun Campground. It's a big festival. It's 14 years running.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, have fun with the show, and we appreciate you listening. And hang up and get ready to call, because when we come back here at about 7:48, we will have your chance. Everybody has a chance at Pixie's Modest Mouse tickets.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.